Hi students. So in this video we are going to start our unit 4 poem The Ant and the Cricket. The Ant and the Cricket is adapted from Aesop's fable. So before entering into the poem, just we can see about the author. Aesop's fable. So the poem The Ant and the Cricket is written by Aesop, and this poem is taken from Aesop's fable. So what is fable? We can see the meaning of fable and then continue the about the author. Fable. So here the poem The Ant and the Cricket is adapted from Aesop's fable. Yes, is adapted from Aesop's fable. So the meaning of fable is a fable is a traditional story that teaches a moral lesson. So the meaning of fable is it is a traditional story, and in each story there will be a moral in that lesson. In each story there will be a moral. So that is called as a fable. About the author. Aesop's fable is a collection of fables credited to Aesop's. So Aesop's is a person who wrote a Aesop's fable. That is a collection of fable. That is a collection of traditional stories which gives a moral lesson. Right. So he wrote a collection of Aesop's fable, and actually he is a slave. So Aesop's fable is a slave, and also he is a storyteller. So he is a slave as well as a storyteller, believed to have lived in ancient Greece between 620 and 564 BCE. So Aesop is a slave and also a storyteller, and we believed, so no one have saw him, right? So he is believed to lived in ancient times. அதாவது ஏன்ஷியன்னா பழைய காலத்தில், அதாவது ரொம்ப வருடங்களுக்கு முன்னாடி வந்துட்டு வாழ்ந்த ஒரு மனிதர். ஓகேவா? ஸோ he is believed lived in ancient times in Greece. ஓகேவா? Between the year of 620 and 564 BCE. BCE means before Jesus era. ஓகேவா? These fables became popular when they emerged in print. So these fables, that is these traditional story, become very popular when they have in printed. So in those days, in ancient days and all, they used to tell the stories by orally. There will be no any written form. So like this only, Aesop also has said lot of story. Okay, has told only. He told a lot of stories, but in those days there is no any writing format. But when it started to have a print format, it became very popular. That is, this Aesop's fable has become very popular after it started to print. Several stories are attributed to Aesop's even today. So several stories are even today also. Several stories are a best example for today's life also. The process of inclusion is continuous and new stories are being added. The process of inclusion. So inclusion means that is adding a new story. So even today also there is a lot of stories added to this Aesop's fable. The collection of Aesop's fable were among the earliest books to be printed in many languages. So this collection of Aesop's fable is the earliest book. இது ரொம்ப பழங்காலத்து book, and also it has been printed in many languages. So in many languages this story books has been printed. So now see the do you know. So the or and title itself, The Ant and the Cricket. So what is cricket? I hope you know about the insect cricket. So this cricket will be in this insect cricket will be in brown or in black insect related to grasshopper. So it will be in the shape of grasshopper. இது வந்துட்டு ஒரு grasshopper இனம் தான், but grasshopper will be green in color, but this cricket will be in brown or in black color with short legs. Okay wow. So but grasshoppers will have long legs, but cricket will be have short legs. It is small insect that produces short, loud sound by rubbing its wings together. So this is a small insect only, but it produces, sometimes it produces short sound and sometimes it produces a loud sound by rubbing its wings. Okay, wow. I'll show you the difference between the grasshopper and cricket. See here in this picture you can able to see the differentiation. See, it has a short legs, so this is cricket and this is grasshopper. See, it has a long legs. See the legs how it is. So it has only short legs, right? So and it is green in color and it is brown in color. So this is the difference between the grasshopper and cricket. So now we can enter into the poem. Unit 4, The Ant and the Cricket is adapted from the Aesop's fable. A fable is a traditional story that teaches a moral lesson. A fable means it is a traditional story that will teach us a moral lesson. Usually, the characters in the fable are animals. So, see the another point. Usually, in this fables, the collection of fables, usually the characters, அதுக்கு இருக்கக்கூடிய கேரக்டர்ஸ் எல்லாமே யாராக இருப்பாங்க, அனிமல்ஸாக இருப்பாங்க. அனிமல்ஸ்னால் இட் கேன் பி அனிமல்ஸ்னால் அதில் வந்துட்டு என்ன இருக்குது, டொமஸ்டிக் அனிமல் வரும், மேமல்ஸ் வரும், பேர்ட்ஸ், இன்செக்ட் எல்லாமே வந்துட்டு ஜாயின் பண்ணது அனிமல்ஸ்ன்னு சொல்லுவோம், ரைட்? ஸோ this fable in this the fable means it is a traditional story and it will give you a meaning, that is it will give us a moral for that story, and also the characters in that story will be a அனிமல்ஸை வச்சு தான் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, ஒரு கேரக்டர்ஸாக சொல்லி அதோட மாரல் வந்துட்டு அந்த ட்ரெடிஷ்னல் ஸ்டோரிஸில் கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க. This poem, The Ant and the Cricket, teaches the importance of hard work and planning. So now in this poem, The Ant and the Cricket, we are going to learn about hard work and planning only. So in this poem teaches about the importance of hard work and planning. So now we can enter into the poem The Ant and the Cricket. A silly young cricket accustomed to sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. So a silly young cricket. So a silly young cricket means silly means the meaning of silly we can say is a foolish or a naughty behavior. So that type of young cricket, எதைங்கிறனா சின்ன கிரிக்கெட், ஒரு குட்டி கிரிக்கெட், ஓகேவா, ரொம்ப நாட்டியாக ரொம்ப ஃபூலிஷ்னஸாக இருக்கக்கூடிய சில்லி யங் கிரிக்கெட் accustomed means used to. So the meaning of accustomed means used to. So this young silly young cricket used to sing. Okay, so the first line meaning is this young silly cricket used to sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring. So the meaning of gay is joyful or happy, glad, whatever it may be. Okay va? So it used to sing. Okay va? This silly young cricket used to sing through the warm. So all the seasons it used to sing. Okay va? Ella season liyo, it may be a warm season or a sunny months or a summer, spring, whatever it may be, whatever season it may be, it used to sing very happily. It used to have a glad singing. It used to enjoy that singing. Okay va? It used to sing very enjoyably. Okay va? That is the meaning of first two lines. Began to complain. So in first two lines they said about the cricket, that is it is a silly, that is a foolish young cricket. It used to sing always. Always means even in the warm or sunny months, happily. It used to sing very happily in summer and spring. So now in third line, began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was came. So now what it is doing, now it begins to complain. அது குறை எப்பயுமே பாட்டு பாடிட்டே இருக்கும். But now what this young silly cricket is doing means, it started to complain because he found that at his home that his cupboard was empty. So why it is complaining means, அதோடைய வீட்டில் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஃபுட் எல்லாமே, அதாவது கபோர்டில் வீட்டில் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஃபுட் எல்லாமே வந்துட்டு என்ன ஆயிடுச்சு, இட் வாஸ் எம்டி, தீந்துருச்சு. அண்ட் ஆல்சோ வின்டர் வாஸ் கேம், அது இல்லாமல் the season winter was came. So this is the meaning of first four lines. So next, not a crumb to be found on the snow covered ground, not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. So in the next four lines, not a crumb. So the meaning of crumb means a piece of bread. Okay va? So he can't able to see, not a crumb found. So this young silly cricket can't able to found a small piece of bread also on the snowy covered ground. So once his cupboard was empty, it started to search for food. So it came out of the house and it started to search, but he could not able to find out any crumbs of bread. That is, crumbs mean a piece of bread on the snowy covered ground. Because why it can't able to find out any piece of food means, the place was covered with snow. அந்த இடமே எப்படி இருக்குது, ஸ்னோவால் பனி மூட்டத்தால் வந்துட்டு எல்லாமே கவர் ஆகிருக்கு. அதனால் அதுக்கு வந்துட்டு ஒரு பீஸ் ஆஃப் ஃபுட்டு கூட வந்துட்டு கிடைக்கல. ஓகேவா? அண்ட் ஆல்சோ இட் கான் ஏபிள் டு see a single flower also. not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. ஒரு ஃப்ளவர் கூட இல்லை, ஒரு ட்ரீயில் வந்துட்டு என்னது லீஃப் கூட இல்லை. இட் கான் ஏபிள் டு see any a piece of food because the ground is fully covered with snows. And also the silly young cricket can't able to see a single flower and a single leaf on a tree. Oh, what will come, says cricket, of me? At last my starvation and famine made bold, all tripping with wet and all trembling with cold. Away he set off to a mystery ant, to see if to keep him alive he would grant. So in this third stanza, oh, what will become, says cricket, of me? So he started to blabber because, oh, what hereafter, what I'm going to do, I don't know. Oh, what will become? So it does not have any food in his cupboard, and as well as it can't able to find out a piece of food also outside of the house. So it started to blabber that, so what he is going to do, what will become, என்ன ஆக போகுதுன்னு தெரியல. அண்ட் சேஸ் கிரிக்கெட் ஆஃப் மீ, அதுக்கு தன்னைத்தானே என்ன சொல்லிக்குது, என்ன பண்ண போகிறேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு, இதுக்கு மேலே ஃபுட்டுக்கு என்ன பண்ண போகிறேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு தன்னைத்தானே வந்துட்டு பேசிக்குது. At last, by starvation and famine, made bold. So at last, what it may at last it became very bold because by the starvation. Starvation means hungry, and famine means that is a through the scarcity of food, it made very bold. So in the first two lines they have explained that it can't able to see, can't able to get a piece of food because the ground was fully covered by the snow, and it can't able to see a single flower or a leaf on a tree. So here it started to saying to himself that what it is going to do. At last, by the starvation means hungry, and famine means uh, sacred scarcity of food. So that is a stock, out of stock, that is a no food, right? So that all made him bold. ஓகேவா, made bold. அதோட பசியும் சாப்பாடு எங்கே தேடியும் கிடைக்காதது வந்துட்டு என்னாச்சு, அதை வந்துட்டு ரொம்ப போல்டாக மாற்றிருச்சு. All dripping with wet means that is கம்ப்ளீட்டாக எல்லா அதோட உடம்பே வந்துட்டு நினைஞ்சிருச்சு. பிகாஸ் ஆல்ரெடி இட் இஸ் வின்டர். So it started to find foods outside of the house. So it all dripping with wet and all trembling with cold. Trembling means shivering. Okay wow. So fully it got wet and it started to shiver in the cold. Away he set off to a miserly ant. So where it started to go, set off means that it started to go to miserly ant. So the meaning of miserly ant is they will hesitate to spend. Okay wow. So the meaning of miserly means they will hesitate to spend money. Okay wow. That is அதாவது கஞ்சமாக இருப்பாங்கன்னு சொல்லுவாங்களே, அதுதான் மிசர்லி அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஸோ இட்ஸ் செட் ஆஃப் it started to go to the miserly ant. ஓகேவா, அதாவது கஞ்சத்தனமாக இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு ஆண்ட்டு கிட்ட போக ஆரம்பிச்சிச்சு. ஏன் போகுது இது? பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் ஸ்டார்வேஷன் அண்ட் ஃபெமினன். It got completely wet and it started to shiver with the cold. So he started to move to the miserly ant to see if to keep him alive he would grant. So for what it is going means to see. என்னை பார்த்து, என்னுடைய நிலைமையை பார்த்து, என்னை பார்த்து அலைவாக வச்சுக்கிட்டோம், அது 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 விருப்பப்பட்ட என்னை வந்துட்டு அலைவாக வச்சுக்கிட்டோம் அப்படிங்கிறதுக்கோசரம் it started to move to the ant. That is, it started to go to see the miserly ant. Him shelter from rain and a mouth of grain he wished only to borrow, he would repay it tomorrow. So him shelter from rain. So already it is too wet. Okay already it is completely wet and cricket started to shivering from the cold also. So him from shelter, him refers to who? Cricket. Okay wow. So the cricket him shelter from the rain. So it went to the ant house to get some shelter from the rain, as well as mouth full of grain. Mouth full of grain means வயிறு நிறைய சாப்பிட்றது. அதாவது வாய் நிறைய இல்லை, வயிறு நிறைய சாப்பிட்றது தான் வந்துட்டு here they are saying as a mouth full of grains. Okay wow. He wished only to borrow. So he went to, that is cricket went to a miserably ant house to get some shelter and also a mouthful of grain, only to borrow. He wished only to borrow, he would repay it tomorrow. ஸோ வந்துட்டு borrow, அதாவது கடனாக தான் வந்துட்டு என்னது அது வந்துட்டு கேட்க போகுது. அது வந்துட்டு நாளைக்கே வந்து திருப்பி கொடுத்துட்றேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு தான் கேட்க போகுது. So once again we can recall this poem. A silly young cricket accustomed to sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring, began to complain when he found at home his cupboard was completely and winter was come. So this young silly cricket, this is that is that foolish or a naughty cricket used to sing always, even it is a summer or a spring, winter or a autumn season, or it is a, if the climate is warm or sunny, it always used to sing. It don't do it won't collect any food and keep, and it used to sing, it used to enjoy the season and it used to sing. But one day it started to complain because at cricket's house his cupboard was empty because there is no food, and also the winter also came. So it started to complain. After if After it found that his cupboard was empty, he went out of the house and it started to find some food, but not a crumble was found, that is a piece of food is not found, because the ground is fully covered with snow, and also you can't able to see a single flower or a leaf on a tree. So by seeing this, it's saying to himself that what he going to do, and what will the situation will be lasting, because there is a last of starvation and famine that became him bold. So அதோடைய பசித்தன்மையும் சாப்பாடே இல்லாதது என்ன பண்ணுது, அதை வந்துட்டு அதையே போல்ட் ஆக்கிக்குது. அண்ட் ஆல்சோ இட் கம்ப்ளீட்லி வெட் வித் தட் வின்டர், அண்ட் இட் ஸ்டார்டட் டு ஷிவர் ஆல்சோ. அட் லாஸ்ட் இட் டிசைடட் டு move to miserably Ant's house to get some shelter as well as food from that miserably ant. So by seeing his situation, let this ant decide whether he could give some food or shelter. So his him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. He is wishing to borrow only. அதாவது கிரிக்கெட் வந்துட்டு ஆண்ட் கிட்ட பாரோ தான் பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்குது. என்ன பாரோ பண்ணணும், கொஞ்சம் ஷெல்டரும் கொஞ்சம் சாப்பாடும் வந்துட்டு பாரோ பண்ணிக்கலாம், தட் ஹீ வுட் பே டுமாரோ, நாளைக்கு வந்து திருப்பி கொடுத்துர்லாங்கிற மோட்டிவில் வந்து தான் that is cricket is going to Ant's house. So up to this we can stop this poem. Remaining part of the poem we can continue in next video. So actually this poem is a narrative poem, அதாவது ஒரு கதை சொல்கிற மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும். ஓகேவா? Thank you for watching.